Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Colleen and I'm so glad you joined me today. I'm playing around with decorating the card. I've got 160 gram white card here on a sheet of newspaper and I'm just going to saturate it with some really really strong coffee. I need the paper to be very wet to do this, or the card should I say. I don't know why I always say paper instead of card. But it needs to be really wet because I'm going to be putting on some spaghetti, dried spaghetti, to get some patterns. Now the reason why I'm using spaghetti is because it is very dry to begin with and it will absorb moisture. So wherever I place the spaghetti on my piece of card here, it's going to soak up the coffee and it's going to leave me with marks on the card. And I'm looking for some really interesting textures, so just having a play around. So I have taken some strips of spaghetti and I have actually broken them into smaller pieces in just the hopes that it won't be too unmanageable. And we're just going to see what happens. If your card is too dry, you're going to find that there's going to be no absorption of the liquid by the spaghetti, and then you're not really going to get any pattern showing through. So if I can see by the time I've finished laying the spaghetti down that it's got dry, I'm going to just put some more coffee onto it. I love the soft color of the coffee, and yeah, we're just going to see what happens. You could do all kinds of patterns here. This is just a little sort of radiant ray that I'm making, for want of a better description, and I have no real big plan for this other than to create the pattern and the texture. So I can already see here that it's starting to absorb some of the coffee, but some of the ones that I did later are a little bit dry, so I'm just going to sprinkle on a bit more, and I'm going to press the spaghetti down onto the card so it does lie in contact with it. And because it's so dry and it is like designed to soak up moisture, you're going to find that it'll be a lighter mark underneath this. And then I will show you what this looks like once it's completely dry. The spaghetti will just fall off really easily. I suppose you could cook it because this is coffee and it's not going to do you any harm in terms of being a dye as such. It's not going to harm your stomach. It might just have a coffee flavored spaghetti, but otherwise I would just pop it into the compost. Right, so I'm just going to leave this now to rest onto my card, and we'll have a look at the pattern and then I'll get back to you and show you what it looks like once it has completely dried. So bye for now.